This was the 7th Symposium on Energy Outlooks, and the Secretary-General of the International Energy Forum welcomed delegates to Riyadh in mid-February.
Welcome to the 7th IEA-IEF-OPEC Symposium on Energy Outlooks.
The three key players, the International Energy Agency, the International Energy Forum and OPEC, welcomed the opportunity for open dialogue on energy outlooks.
As the host country of the IEF Producer-Consumer Dialogue, I'm grateful for the continuous support of the Kingdom of Saudi government for open and inclusive energy dialogue on the IEF platform.
What was extremely important is that we had this dialogue between the organization, one, to make sure that we were using the same assumptions, or we had comparable assumptions, then we were able to compare what those scenarios were telling us. So this has been going on now for 7 years, and the IEA has certainly contributed a lot to this dialogue that is spearheaded by the IEF.
This event today has given us further opportunity to compare our outlook, particularly with the IEA. It's an annual event. But I must say that the level of attendance and the quality of the participation has improved tremendously. And so we have made significant progress in which the global industry as a whole will benefit.
It was a busy day of discussion, dialogue and debate, all in an effort to exchange knowledge and to promote stronger understanding of the key energy challenges.
It's important, really, because it's got all of the key stakeholders involved. It's not company to company, it's not government to government, it's actually getting all of the participants with their perspectives to share their views and understand the implications, which will just inform better decision making.
It brings both consumers, producers, international organizations from the UN, the International Energy Agency, OPEC, all of that to make sure that you have a sustainable energy future for this globe. And I think very important work that's being done. So high commendments to all the people at the IEF and the people supporting it.
For the last year and this now is going so fast, and people are coming together because there is a very intensive dialogue and very frequent meetings and different topics, and people are now coming together. I see that it's going to have a very good impact on shaping the future in the way we all like it to be.
A very special guest of the day was the Saudi Arabian Energy Minister Khaled Al Fallah, who dropped by and encouraged the delegates to expand the dialogue and to continue working harder towards stronger cooperation.
As people develop planning scenarios going forward, and every organization does this today, being part of the symposium, understanding the process, listening to the discussions is something unique. You have to be here to do that. So having the outlooks is good. The organizations, I am sure, as they go back and plan for their next cycle of outlooks, will be much better informed having participated in this symposium.
One other thing that really stood out to me is when the Saudi oil minister Al Fallah showed up, because he said overtly to us in the audience and then the participants in the group, in the room, that the reason why he was there to show Saudi commitment to the IEF and to producer-consumer dialogue and to predictability in the market and in the industry in the future.
In terms of energy overall, I think it's extremely important. It is the only organization that combines producers, consumers, professional organizations, societies, associations, and conducts the breadth and depth of analysis that is being carried at the IEF. It's a platform where organizations that didn't talk to each other before are now sitting shoulder to shoulder, solving the same problem, sharing analytical tools, assumptions, and trying to inform the global community.
The role of the International Energy Forum has become more relevant in recent years, and delegates welcomed the proactive spirit of cooperation sought by the IEF.
Well, I see its role extremely important as a platform facilitating this dialogue also as harmonizing the views, the data, the methodologies, and I think the IEF has done a great job since it has embarked in this exercise in the early 2000s, and also after the Cancun Declaration, I see that the joint program IEF, OPEC and IEA is being implemented successfully. And I am very pleased with this evolution.
I think it plays a critical role. I mean, the International Energy Forum is going to allow groups and different stakeholders to come together and really discuss these things in a rigorous manner. And I think you'll see here today that's one of the things that's going to come out of this is that shale is one of those things that's a hot topic, but it's also controversial. And you know which direction it could go, up or down, is extremely important. And having groups into a room that can talk about that and openly, I think it's very good.
The International Energy Forum has always been important since it really got started here in Riyadh. Dr. Soon has really injected some additional energy in it. He's clearly interested in pulling together all of these different organizations and is really raising the profile of IEF, which also, of course, raises its credibility and its ability to kind of help everybody, not just the industry, but people outside of the industry better understand energy, why it's important, and what it's doing going forward.
The Secretary General of the IEF says the forum will continue to facilitate the producer-consumer dialogue, especially as uncertainty and volatility still dominate the energy market at a time when cooperation is needed more than ever.